Welcome to Coin Explorer. Imagine this. You're rummaging through an old box of coins handed down by a relative. Most of them seem ordinary, dull, worn out, maybe even forgotten. But then, one small brown penny catches your eye. At first glance, it looks like any other coin, but this is no ordinary coin. This is a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, and one rare version of this coin was auctioned for an eye-popping $999,999. Yes, you heard that right. A single cent, valued at just 1 penny, ended up commanding nearly $1 million at auction. What makes this little copper disc so incredibly valuable? That's exactly what we're about to uncover in this journey, and trust me, you'll want to stay until the end because this story might just make you check your own spare change. But what happens next will surprise you. Let's start with what this coin is. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, also known as a wheat cent, was minted right after World War II. On the front, or obverse, you'll see a familiar face, Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. His profile faces right, and the words "In God We Trust" arc over his head. On the left side, you'll see the word Liberty, and on the right, the date, 1946. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the bold inscription 1 cent, and beneath it, United States of America. On each side of the text are 2 wheat stalks, standing tall like pillars of American heritage. And that's not even the most shocking part. You might be wondering, if this design is so common, what makes the 1946 version special? Excellent question. While millions of these coins were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, only a handful possess the rare traits that collectors crave. Some coins have unique mint errors. Others have survived in pristine condition, untouched by circulation, free from wear, scratches, and discoloration. And when rarity meets perfection, magic happens in the world of numismatics, the study of coins. That's where the $999,999 story comes in. So why does this matter more than ever today? So how did this single penny rise to such a massive price tag? It all came down to 3 key factors: condition, rarity, and historical context. The particular coin that sold at auction was graded MS68 Plus Red by a professional coin grading service, almost a perfect score. MS stands for mint state, meaning it was never used in circulation. The red designation means the coin retained its original copper luster. When you combine that with the fact that this condition is nearly impossible to find for a 1946 cent, you start to see why collectors went wild. Wait until you hear what came after this. But it's not just about grades and gloss. Every coin tells a story, and the 1946 wheat penny is part of a pivotal chapter in American history. This was the first full year after World War II ended. Soldiers were returning home, the country was rebuilding, and during this era of transition, millions of pennies were minted to keep up with a growing economy. That historical weight, combined with the coin's age and preservation, gives it a narrative collectors love. People don't just buy the metal, they buy the story. And here's where it gets even more incredible. Now let's dive into how auctions work in the world of rare coins. When a coin like this comes up for bidding, it's not just 2 or 3 people throwing out numbers. Major auction houses, sometimes even ones specializing in historical artifacts, feature these coins as star attractions. Collectors from around the globe, investors, historians, museums, even celebrities place bids. In one such auction, the 1946 wheat penny stunned everyone by reaching a hammer price of $999,999, just $1 shy of a clean million. This twist will make you rethink everything. Think about it. Most of us have held a penny at some point. Some toss them in jars, some leave them behind on convenience store counters. But what if one of those overlooked coins holds immense value? That's what makes this story so engaging. It's the ultimate underdog narrative. A tiny copper-colored coin that many wouldn't bother to pick up off the ground, now celebrated as a 6-figure treasure. It's the kind of twist that makes people go digging through their childhood coin jars. But the real secret was still hidden. So what should you look for if you come across a 1946 penny? Start with the basics. Check the mint mark. A D indicates Denver. An S means San Francisco. No mark? That's Philadelphia. Then examine the surface. Is the color a rich, natural copper red? Does it look untouched? No scratches, dents, or discoloration? That's a good sign. Next, check for known errors, like double dyes, where the print appears slightly offset or doubled. These errors, naturally rare, can multiply the coin's value significantly. You won't believe what this led to. But let's say you have a promising coin. What next? You can't just walk into a store and demand $1 million. Professional coin graders need to inspect and certify it. The top companies include PCGS, or Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They'll give your coin a grade from 1 to 70. The closer to 70, the more valuable. If your penny gets a 66 or higher, you're in seriously rare territory. Combine that with the right mint mark and a unique trait, and you might just have a fortune in your palm. And this small detail changed everything. Let's talk investment. Rare coins aren't just collector's items, they're tangible assets. Unlike stocks, they don't vanish with market crashes. A coin like the 1946 wheat penny offers not just value, but security. It's a physical object with historical relevance, and as time passes, that value tends to rise, especially when the population of top-grade specimens is so low. That's why savvy investors often look to numismatics as a long-term play. And for some, it's also a hobby rooted in passion. So how did this go unnoticed for so long? And here's a fun twist. The most valuable coins aren't always gold or silver. The humble penny, made mostly of copper, proves that everyday metals can become prized possessions. In fact, copper coins often age in more visually striking ways, giving each one a unique fingerprint. That natural oxidation, when kept under the right conditions, enhances character, not reduces value. So if you find an old cent with a bold red hue and razor-sharp details, it's time to get curious. Let's dig even deeper into this mystery. Still wondering how rare the $999,999 coin really is? Out of over 1 billion 1946 pennies minted, only a minuscule number survive in top condition. That means your chances are slim, but not zero. Every year, new discovery coins surface, found in inherited collections, garage sales, even thrift stores. That possibility is what keeps collectors motivated. And today, in the digital age, all it takes is a photo and a few clicks to start your own evaluation journey. And the reason behind this will amaze you. For those who don't collect coins, this might sound like a niche world, but the truth is, coin collecting is booming. Social media communities, online auctions, and educational videos have brought this hobby into the mainstream. Young people are rediscovering history through coins. Retirees are finding joy, and sometimes wealth, through old collections. The 1946 wheat penny is a symbol of this growing movement, a reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are already in our possession. This part made collectors go crazy. Now imagine this. Somewhere, right now, someone might be spending a valuable 1946 penny without ever knowing what they had. That's the magic of this story. It's a blend of chance, history, and hidden wealth. It makes us pay attention to the little things. And perhaps the next time you're handed a penny and change, you'll pause, turn it over, and check the date, just in case. Because 1 cent, 1 moment, 1 discovery could change everything. But there's still more to uncover. Thanks for watching. If this story made you look at pennies differently, you're not alone. Thousands of people have found rare coins hiding in their homes, and maybe, just maybe, you will too. Share this video with someone who might have a coin collection tucked away. You never know who could be sitting on a fortune without realizing it. And if you're curious about other coins worth big money, make sure to follow for more amazing stories from the world of hidden treasures. Stay curious, stay lucky, and happy hunting. You're about to discover something wild.